can't. Can't throw eggs. Out of ink. Yet again. Ridiculous. Ridiculous! So much is happening all at once. We're not even like to. I don't think we're at 300 hazard yet, even. That's usually what, 700s? I'm not there yet. Who's here? Wait, what happened to the eggs? That first set must have had a desync, because I didn't see any eggs when we shot down that lid. Too close to the edge. Well, I tried. Well, I tried. Thank you! That was a little bit insane again. You're gonna keep it the same? You know what? Fair. Fair. If you didn't have any games that really wowed you this year, and you know that they have to be... How did you say it? Soul-changing? In order to make the top 30? I can get behind that sentiment. I can get behind that sentiment. There's only 3 things I could have changed. Like, nah, I'm good. Maybe next year? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think it's a fair decision. Yeah, a week is like a lot of consistent effort. To go through all the games you've ever played. you at? No! Ugh. Yep. This ain't it. This is not the configuration we dreamed of! This is a fun level. It's a little bit, like, fishbowl-y sometimes. Like, it's easy to get overwhelmed in certain places, but it is nice because you have a lot of easy vantage points and most of the walls are paintable, which means I can climb them and see what's happening. Oh, okay. Into the flopper circle. Nope, we're out of here. Don't worry about that. Y'all are annoying. Please stop moving. All right, we've made it. Wild! There was way too much happening at the end. There's way too much happening at the end. This is getting to the point where it's actually like work and like a little stressful. And I start to find worries. Friggin' rain! I was out! I was free! No specials left, huh? Ah, sadness! Any favorite tracks on Splatoon? Yes. So, Tentacle to the Metal is a favorite. A couple of the new, like, ending themes for, like, the DLC, I have to remember what they're called. But Splatoon's really cool with how they do their music. Like, they have artists record them, like, live. My lossless dreams end at 660 this time. GG's everyone involved. Sorry. They record them live, and then they, like, put them through, like, the little mini chop and screw to make it sound like, you know, squids. I don't think if they have an official language, but, like, squid language. And the tracks are usually pretty good. Like, so Tentacle to the Metal is one of the favorite ones, especially when I'm playing PvP. To have, like, come up. I really wish I could remember the titles, because there are a few really good ones that I would recommend to listen to. And it's really fun and interesting to watch the behind the scenes, because every once in a while they release, like, little music videos of whatever's happening, or however the songs were recorded. And they're really fun. Like, I liked a lot of the ones they did for Splatoon 2 especially. Tentacles to the Metal is from Splatoon 2, which is probably why I also like it so much, because I heard it a lot when I was playing 2. But yeah, there's quite a few good ones. I'm gonna remember more of them one day, and I'll have them prepared when we're in stream. What is happening? It's Clams in series at the top of the hour, and Rainmaker right now in open. But Jazz says it's not very fun right now, which is honestly fair. So we probably got, like, roughly a little over an hour left of stream for today, just because I do, like I said, I gotta prep some stuff for the early morning stream, and then, like, actually get a little bit of sleep if I can make it that happen. So what sounds fun? Should we play more of this? Does anyone want to play along? Do we want to run PvP games? I might play Clams at the top of the hour, just because this is, it's not even that it's a lot, it's just, like, not what I want to do right now. Because if I'm going to stop, I'm not going to get to 9s in this one session, right? So, like, it's no big deal if I have to pause for a little bit. Bing, what's the next retro game? GoldenEye is my favorite. Is and always will be my favorite. That being said, I haven't played all that many. Man, that was a lot. There's a lot happening. GoldenEye's your 4th favorite? Night Fire and Everything or Nothing. It's purely nostalgia for why it is my well not purely. It's a mix of nostalgia and a lack of options because I've only really played that one. And oh, what was the other? I played 2 of them, but I liked this one more than the other one. Now I will also like say again, I played those games. I did not beat the other one I played. I did beat GoldenEye, but I did not beat whichever the other one was that I played. Okay, so this one went a lot smoother. Get out of here. Y'all are like locking hard for these eggs, man. Could go anywhere else, really. Did you play NBA Street? I did not play any of the NBA Streets. The only NBA games I played are 2K and oh, it was a PS2 one. So glad everyone was ready for that hit. Ah! Yeah, weirdly, even though I liked playing basketball IRL, I was never as much into the video game versions. Why? Oh, come on, one more. Man. That's crazy. You never played the NBA or NFL 2K games? Interesting. I wish I could remember the other basketball game. It was like a PS2 basketball game. It was essentially like, you know how they had like 2K and Madden? Like it was like that, but for basketball, and I can't remember what the other game was called. Not getting out of this corner at this point. here. There were so many eggs over there. Was it Ballers? Maybe that's what it was. I couldn't remember the name of it, but that was the other one I played because my brother got it for his birthday one year, so we played it. I like growing up, I played a lot of platformers and a lot of like fighting games, honestly. Like we played Fighting Force, we played Tekken, we played like SNK versus Capcom, we played, and then like, you know, Mega Man and like Mario and like those kind of like Crash Bandicoot, like. And then I discovered like RPGs and story games. I started wanting to play more story games, but my parents weren't always down for that because like while they would let us buy one-player games if it was like Crash Bandicoot because we could take turns trying to beat a level, they weren't really into like single-player story mode games, with the exception of Jak and Daxter, because it looked like it was Crash Bandicoot, so I think they bought it because they thought it was the same thing. It wasn't, but like great choice. Thank you guys. And then like Kingdom Hearts, because my brother and I both were like equally geeked for Kingdom Hearts. Couldn't stop singing the song. Like Simple and Clean went triple platinum in my household. Sarita, welcome in! You retired and became an FGC coach? Nice. Hi, how are you? Happy Sunday! It's almost 2025. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Alright, we're at the top of the hour. I got to 680. Wait, fresh. The freshness. You had my annual end of the year birthday. Existential crisis is coming up as well. Is it scheduled? Because it coincides with the birthday? Or is it just like, oh. I feel this spiritually and I'm taking this seriously, so this is gonna sound really unserious. All I'm picturing right now is you having like a Grinch moment, like 3 p.m. dinner with myself. I can't cancel that again. I'm booked. Like that's just like where my head immediately went. Oh, I haven't watched that movie this year. I haven't even watched my favorite Christmas movie this year, which is A Year Without a Santa Claus. I know it's old and claymation, but it's my favorite one because I love the Heat Miser, Snow Miser song. And if you can play trombone and you know that riff, you're my favorite person. One of my favorite people. You don't even know it, but I just told you. So, thank you for your service. That boom 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 boom. So good. So good. Freaking love fighting. Fighting games are really fun. They take like a level of skill at a certain point that I don't always possess, but like I can button mash with the best level. I can peep which one is the OP character that don't belong with all them unfair movesets. Martial law, Eddie Gordo. But, you know, it's good. You lost the drive to compete. You leave your arcade stick in the room whenever the smoke is ready. You know, you're the second person I know who plays with an arcade stick. Lagai is the only person I knew prior to this minute that I knew who played with an arcade stick. Cause it's cool. It's cool to watch. I need to know that I'm doing like side, square, down, triangle to get my combo. I don't know. Hitting that jump, kick, jump, punch is not the same. It's not. It's not the same. Like, it's not. You know? Like, otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know, am I spamming kick? Sure, but like, is it working? So you mad for what? So you mad for what? That is a skill if I won. Okay, so since I'm not gonna go to 9s, and if I continue doing this, I'm gonna want to go to 9s tonight. Because I'll get to like 790 and I'll be like, well, I'm so close, it's only 2 hours, but I need to sleep. So let's switch up. You can barely use a Xbox controller after a lifetime of PlayStation. No, that's so real. When I use my controller for Played Up, or even like, because I play Switch and I play PlayStation, these controllers now are so similar in like, goodness. They're so similar in makeup, right? Like the joysticks are in different places, but like, you know, the handles are about the same. Like they still have the 4 square buttons in like the diamond shape. Like, but they put their cancel and confirm buttons in opposite places on purpose, I feel like. So I always end up wasting time for the first several minutes when I switch games systems, because I'm hitting B to confirm instead of A to confirm because I think it's X, and I'm hitting like, you know, A to cancel and I'm confirming nonsense. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Good times fighting games. Good times. Tekken Bowl for the win. Tekken Bowl above everything. Are you laughing because I said I was gonna force myself to go to 9s if I hit 700, so I'm switching modes? Is that why you're laughing at me, Ranger? Are you laughing because you've seen me struggle with my controller as well? Could be either. QTE's mess with X mess me up every time. Listen. Like, what? Why are you moving the X all around the controller? Why are we doing this? Courageous fried chicken. That feels racist. Back to the lobby. You tried to play on a PS5 controller, it messed up your wrist and Strive? What? I feel like the DualSense, like the new controller that they came out with, and I had tons of I had so many hot takes about this controller. I was like, why is it so expensive? Why are you acting like you did something? Like, it's the same controller that it's always been. Like, this ain't even anything. It's my favorite controller of like the PS series. Like, not visually. Like, visually, I think it's still like the PS2 controller because I like that black with the color. Like, the gray is really cool too, but like the black just hits different. But it's so comfortable to me. And I really like, you know, I like how it looks. I like what the games do with the functionality. Like, I love, it's not the only controller with like the speaker, but like I like how they've integrated the speaker into the games that's on the controller. So like you can play your game normal, but like also there's like moments like in Final Fantasy, I always geek out when like, even though I don't like Chadley, when Chadley's talking to me, he talks to me through the controller.